Alright, good morning everyone. Again, this is Roberto Mapeh Almiron and I am your Mapeh teacher for today. So our objective in this morning was to discuss strategies in the prevention and control of cigarette smoking and drinking alcohol beverage. So our topic was all about prevention and control of cigarette smoking and drinking alcoholic beverage. So gateway drugs open doors for non-drugs users to try and experiment on more dangerous and illegal drugs. Despite the total ban on cigarettes advertisement, more and more Filipinos, including teenagers, are getting hooked on this vice. Alcoholism in the Philippines is evident. This is said that alcohol drinking is one of the most addictive habits of Filipinos, according to Richard Zarco. Only you can help yourself. Prevention is always better than cure. You must have a strong foundation of resistance skills. These skills involve getting the courage to refuse the temptation. It also involves advocacy on the prevention of smoking cigarettes and drinking alcoholic beverages. After all, it is always your choice. Every decision you make lies in your hands. You must think of your future and your family. Think of your environment, your community, and your country. So control of cigarette smoking. If you want to stop smoking, you can make small changes to your lifestyle that may help you resist the temptations to light up. If you have not tried smoking yet, don't start. The best way to control cigarette smoking is to prevent smoking. Here are some useful tips to prevent and control cigarette smoking. So what are those? First is plan to quit smoking. Make a promise, set a date, and stick to it. Sticking to the not a dragged rule can help. Whenever you find yourself in difficulty, say to yourself, I won't even have a single drag, and stick with this until the craving passes. Consider your diet. Some foods like meat make cigarettes more satisfying. Others like cheese, fruits, and vegetables make cigarettes taste terrible. So, swap your usual humba, adobo or burger for a laoy, pinakbet, or chop suey instead. Know when you crave cigarettes. A craving can last 5 minutes, and this is due to nicotine, the addictive part of cigarette smoke. Because you give up, make a list of 5-minute strategies. For example, you could go outside and breathe fresh air or take a 5-minute walk to enjoy a view. Next one is to get some support. If friends or family members want to give up, too, suggest them that you give up together. There's always support available from your barangay health unit or the BHU or LGUs or RHU on smoking cessation programs by DOH or Department of Health. You are up to 4 times more likely to quit successfully with their expert help and advice. Get moving or engage in sport. A review or scientific studies has proven exercise, even a 5-minute walk or stretch, cuts craving and may help your brain produce anti-craving chemicals. Make non-smoking friends. When you are party or a group, stick with the non-smoker. You are less likely to lit up a cigarette. Next one is keep your hands and mouth busy. When you're out, try putting your drink in the hand and that usually holds a cigarette, or drink from a straw, chew a piece of gum, or have a candy to keep your mouth busy. Make a list of reasons to quit. Keep reminding yourself why you made the decisions to give up smoking. Make a list of the reasons and read it when you need support. Control of alcohol consumptions. There are some measures you can put in place or do to help help you avoid alcohol consumption and the risk of developing alcohol addiction. First one is don't keep alcohol at home. If you don't have alcohol at home, you can drink it. Being unable to grab a drink from home can keep you from developing a pattern of alcohol use that can easily develop into abuse or addictions. Next one is do not let your parents or other adults send you to buy alcohol. Tell them politely that you are not of legal age to buy alcohol from your neighbor's sari-sari store. The law does not allow the sales of alcohol to minors. Surround yourself with non-drinkers. There are people you can spend with and places you can go where alcohol is not the focal point. If you spend time with people who don't drink or don't drink often, you will be less likely to drink as well. Socializing does not always mean playing drinking games, doing shots, or partying. Making friends who engage in a variety of activities without drinking can help you control or avoid drinking altogether. Next one is know the consequences of alcohol abuse. Sometimes knowing that excessive drinking can do to you or your body can keep you from drinking to exist. Learn more and be empowered. Ways to say no to alcohol. So I'm studying. So these are the terms. Make this is the ultimate excuses or the excuses. You are in school to learn and not to be with a group for a drinking session. Being drunk or under the influence of alcohol may get you in trouble with the school authorities and even with your local authorities. Remember, alcohol consumption is prohibited to minors. Next one is I don't drink. This is best response for you who has not tried drinking alcohol. For anyone who is serious about recovery from alcoholism, or everyone who wants to put an end to the nonsense of peer pressures to drink alcohol. Let them know you meant it. Next one is I'm a minor. I'm underage. Remind the adults who invited you to drink that you are a minor or underage. Alcohol consumption is prohibited to minors. Adults can face legal consequences when they allow minors to consume alcohol. No. Next one is no. Thank you. A polite way to decline an offer to drink alcohol. Response can be short, sweet, and direct. Next one's I'd rather get a soda. Thanks. Knowing the consequences of alcohol consumption, don't try it. You may not like the consequences later. Next one is sorry, I'm allergic to alcohol. If you are allergic to alcohol, do not ever give into a peer pressure. An ambulance ride to the hospital is never enjoyable, and besides, it may be potentially deadly. Refusing someone who offers you to drink and smoke is easy. Follow the steps below to help you handle the situations. Your refusal may be similar to the examples found in the boxes. So these are the following steps. Step 1 is just say no. Step 2, no again and again. Step 3, suggest another activity. Step 4, give a reason. Step 5, walk away. So those are the 5 basic steps to avoid alcohol. So policies and laws regarding cigarette smoking. So according to Republic Act Number 9211, otherwise known as Tobacco Regulations Act of 2003, is the law governing tobacco productions, distributions, and use. Some of its important provisions are the following. So healthful environment. So in sections 5, in smoking ban in public places, smoking shall be absolutely prohibited in the public schools. So these are these places. And also in the section 9, minimum age sales under this act, it shall be unlawful. So just read the following sentences. Okay, for section 10, sales of tobacco products within school perimeters. So the sales or distributions of tobacco products is prohibited within the 100 meters from any point of the perimeters of a school, public playgrounds, or other facility, frequently, particularly by minors. Okay, Chapter 2, Article 5, Section 24 of the Republic Act Number 8749, also known as the Republic Clean Air Act of 1999, states that smoking inside the public buildings or an enclosed public place, including public vehicles and other means of transport, or in any enclosed area outside or one's private residence, private place or work, or any duly designated smoking area is hereby prohibited under this act. Law to prevent alcohol abuse and alcoholism. These are the several laws governing alcohols and alcohol consumptions. The Licensing and Catering Act sets rules about where alcohols may be sold and prohibits and sales of alcohols to anyone under the age of 18. Local authorities check compliance with the Licensing and Catering Act. Besides the Licensing and Catering Act, these are other rules and regulations on alcohol use too. Are the following. First is the Criminal Code, says that it is criminal offense to drink in public and to disturb the public orders while intoxicated. Next one is Criminal Code also says that it's a criminal offense to serve alcohol to someone who is obviously drunk. Next one is the Road Traffic Act sets limits for alcohol in the blood for drivers. The limit is 0.05% for drivers with a legal driving license and 0.02 for new drivers. Next one is the Major Act does not allow alcohol commercials to be broadcast on the television and radio. Healthy alternatives to cigarettes and alcohol to promote healthy lifestyle. They don't take a lot of effort or time, but it's enough to replace the habit of grabbing for cigarettes and drinking alcohol beverages. So just read the following alternatives. Okay, so are you through reading it? So I will read it again for you. So firstly is drink glass of water. It's surprising how well this works. Next one is suck on a piece of some bugs, tart candy or lollipops. Eat a popsicles or wash a freeze grapes or any fruits and a cookie sheet for healthy protein snack. Floss and brush your teeth. Chew a piece of gum. Eat a hot fudge sundae. Whistle or hum for a while. Do 3 sets of 10 jumping jacks. Run in place. Turn on the radio or play your favorite songs from your smartphones and sing it at the top of your lungs. If music's playing, dance like no one is watching. Spray cologne or your favorite perfumes and remind yourselves how nice it is that they don't smell like tobacco. Alternative drinks like soda, powered juice, powered iced tea, etc. So these are the alternatives to cigarettes and alcohol to promote healthy lifestyle. Okay, just read it silently. I will no longer read it. This one is so long. Okay, so that's all for today, and I hope you learned something from the voiceover that I had and my presentations. And also, again, if you have questions or clarifications in regards in this topic, you may comment down below in the comment box sections, or you may browse the link of www.gaitf.com for more updates and information. So, anyway, again, this is Roberto de Mapeh Almirol, and I am your Mapeh teacher for today. And that's all for today, and stay home, stay safe, and God bless us all. Goodbye, everyone, and I love you all.